What is up, guys? Welcome to a video of a chat video. I will be in front of the camera in just in a minute. Just getting myself some things to get organised and I'll be right there. Right, okay. Now that is sorted. Everything is good to go. I can't bring Charlotte to the bed tonight, I don't think. Well, not to bed, but I don't think I can bring her in front of the camera for you today. I want to do that in another video for you when I talk about her and what my reason is for her in a separate video. So I want to sort of talk about that on another video. So I'll just move myself in front of the camera. Just here. Yes, I am doing a chat video. It's been a while since I've last done one, so I thought I'd give you guys an update on the chat video and the channel. Now it's been a month or 2 months or something like that. This is my last video I did for a chat and having a conversation for you for this channel. I just want to cover some basics for this particular chat video. I don't want to bore you too much for this chat video because I know it's a bit boring me talking about things, but I'm doing it because there's certain topics I need to talk about. The end of that, guys, is on to stop the sort of small LED on the side of the camcorder to goes in front of my eyes, so should be fine. Just before yeah, I'll tell you, I will talk about the pain I'm in a minute. It's not any fun. It's, yeah. You might have seen it on my legs when I was getting onto the bed, but you might ask, what's all these spots on your legs and arms and your stomach? I'll talk about it in a minute. It's not something I really want to talk about on this channel, but it's just giving me so much grief. I need to sort it out. So yeah, I'll talk about this towards the end of the video because I don't want to bore you about it. But basically, today's chat video is just a quick one. It's not too long. It's about 20-ish minutes. So I'm going to be pretty prompt to it. So obviously we know I got about a month left of doing content for the channel, for my train one. What about for the other 2 or the other 3 with your companion little channel? Again, I'll bring that one on later. So mainly for this channel, yes, there will be a lot less and less videos as time going on. We are now in November, and yeah, we are getting less and less of my content going up to the channel. And there is a small blip at the moment where Wednesdays and Fridays, especially at the moment, there was days when I'm doing train stuff 2 days a week. I mean, usually I used to do 3 days a week, so I'll go out on a Saturday, go down somewhere and travel on a train to go somewhere I want to go, and then just spend the whole day there. And I could get really early train down to Dawlish or Tamworth or Newnabbit or somewhere like that if I wanted to. I don't have to, but I could if I wanted to. And yeah, I could do that, and it would be quite nice to, I don't know, it would be quite nice to just have that option where I could go a little further with my railway photography and just extend the range a bit, so that way there's some new things coming onto it, and then just regular places where I do go quite a lot, like Dawlish. Timberlake I haven't really done much filming from. Newton Abbot I've done it quite a lot this year. I'm trying to think, there's only other places I haven't really been much this year. I suppose I didn't really film much from Exeter St David's. this year. I think how many times I've filmed for Next Vdeos this year. Not a lot. I've done for Marsh Barton temporarily. It was by accident, but yes, I have filmed for Marsh Barton this year, and it was by accident because I got off the wrong stop. I filmed at Starcost a few more times this year. I filmed at Plymouth once or twice this year, so not a lot of times. I definitely filmed more. I would say I filmed mostly between Dawlish and Liskeard direction this year a lot. I would say those are the two areas I've filmed a lot, and Bodmin, of course. Those, yeah. I think on the odd one I did Par a couple of times this year, and I did Lostwithiel once or twice. But in the whole, I haven't really done much of Lostwithiel this year. There've been one big video, and there's been a couple of smaller videos with Lostwithiel, but the Bodmin Bodmin Parkway station with Raspberry involved. I've done that one a lot of times this year, and I've done Dawlish a lot because I went to Dawlish for my holiday this year for a whole week, and I've done a lot of filming when I was away. And I know it was only 1 week, but I still did plenty of filming while I was away. And I put it all together, edited it, and uploaded it when I came back because that's what I wanted to do. And I can show you some of that. If you want to watch my holiday video, by all means do so. The weird one, well, of course, Mayflower, the steam train. Forgot about that one. Yes, Mayflower, the steam train did come through. As far as 37s, they did come through, and there were a pair of Class 47s. It came from Birmingham New Street down to Penzance. There was so many different ones came through this year, which not as many as last year, mind you, but we did have plenty of opportunity to see the Midland Pullman HST set this year. And I think the weirdest one was the 37 and the 37s and the Class 50s? Or was it something else? No, it wasn't. Oh, it was a pair of Class 50s. Yeah, there was a pair of Class 50s, there was a pair of Class 37s, and there was a pair of Class 57s. So there were a few quite new ones. The 47s we've seen quite a few times over the last 2 years. But yeah, the 57s and the 50s, not so much. I've never seen those like that before. So saying that I've seen 37s once together as for the rail tour, and the Class 50s is the same. What would be my favourite one out for the whole year this year? Well, I always was going to say that the Midland Pullman HST set is always going to be my number one to see, and of course the Curves Rail 43, the measurement train. Other than that, this year, I'm trying to think what else I have seen that was quite interesting. Some of the voyages are quite nice this year, I think, with the X Grand Central set came through from run very late, from Penzance going up to Plymouth, in the old Grand Central livery. And then there was also the what was it? Avanti West Coast livery cross country set, which is also unusual. There's also the Pride cross country Voyager set came through. So yeah, there's a couple of them were different. Trying to think what else came through. Also the Pride Javelin came through, and just last Friday I saw Paddington Bear Class 802-015 going to Penzance from London Paddington, and yeah, that was a new one to me. I never seen any 802s with the Paddington Bell on it before, and I was travelling on it from Newton Abbot up to Plymouth, and I was travelling on it just for a short time, and it's the detail on the outside is pretty nice. I would only say, mate, the one that bad experience I would say about the Javelins for me is that they don't have much charm the way they look when they're coming at you. They just don't give you much charm to the characters of the train. They just don't give you that sort of stands out in the way that just catch you by surprise, like, you know, the iconic Flying Scotsman or the iconic Intercity, the BR Intercity HST sets. They and of course the other one I can't remember the name of, the other steam train that people like, not the Flying Scotsman. There's another one that people like. I can't remember the name of it. Is it the A4 Mallard 4468? She is one of the few other steam trains that people really do like. 4468, I have never seen in my whole of my life. I don't know if they ever get that one out and run, because it's not one it runs very much at all. It is a one been preserved at York, and the Flying Scotsman was the same for a long time. It was preserved for a very, very long time, and it stays preserved for most of the year round. It doesn't move very much at all for most of the year. But I have noticed during this year there has been movement of the HST sets with the East Midlands set of the HSTs have been preserved up country, and it was going through it was going from Edinburgh down to Crewe, and then it was going up to, was it Bristol Parkway or was it Birmingham New Street it was going down to? And there was one yesterday, was the class 87, coming from Birmingham New Street or London Victoria down to Birmingham New Street sidings, which it would have been on near the platform edge. So yeah, it was on the middle line on Birmingham New Street train station, which would have been a sight to see, I would imagine. But yeah. So apart from that, this year I really haven't done massive of stuff this year. So yeah, my main highlight of models what I got this year. Well, I've done filming of them. If you guys want to see that video where I put them side by side on one of the model bay videos I did of all the 43 that I own currently. I'm going to be showing all of them in action. The Christmas Eve video is going to be huge, and I am meaning it's going to be a long video on the last day for my channel. It's going to be a long, and it will take hours probably to go up, and it doesn't matter if I have to leave it overnight till Boxing Day it goes up. I will be doing a 4-hour video for you, and it might be 2 hours to edit, and then it'll be a long 4-hour video to go up. And I know for some people it might be a bit boring, but I have a lot of things to bring up for you for that video. Not just running model trains. There's going to be past videos that I've done for the channel, and there's going to be some more newer stuff from last year, and there's going to be stuff from way back when I started the channel, and stuff I'm doing now to end my YouTube channel career off, and basically tie them all in together and just kind of celebrating that on Christmas Eve. So that's going to be a long video to edit. After I've done that last video, am I planning to just not do videos at all again, or am I going to come back to it? Well, to be honest, I am not going to come back to doing YouTube content. After 24th of December 2024, there will be no more videos going up onto my train channel. So everything will go quiet on my channel after whatever day my channel of this big video goes up on my channel. The only one potential video you might see from my channel potentially for next year, just the one, will be the Midland Pullman when I travel on it. If it happens, I will be filming it for you and I will post it pretty much most places. Because I'm going to be traveling potentially from Cornwall or even from Exeter up to Wales, and then traveling back. So it's going to be a long journey, but you'll see the insides and you'll see from the outside, and you'll see all the different experiences of traveling a very nice luxury train ride, because I've never been on one. So it should be a new experience for me if it happens. But I'm not going to say for sure if it's going to happen or not until it happens. So I'm going to leave that up in the air for now until it actually happens or not. So yes, there is plenty to come for the next 8 weeks. Basically, that's all I got left. So yeah, it is just next 8 weeks. I got basically. I didn't actually find out what would be the date in about 8 weeks from now.
Okay, I found this on the web for what will be the date in about 8 weeks from now. Check it out.
How many days is it until Christmas Eve?
Okay, I found this on the web for how many days is it until Christmas Eve. Check it out.
"34 days. Is that all?" Crikey. That's not long at all. It's only 34 days till Christmas. It's crazy. It's come around too fast. I mean, yeah, it's gonna come around at some point, but I wouldn't expect it this fast. So yeah, I've got so much to organise for Christmas Eve, and I've got things I need to organise. My sister's partner, my mum, for presents, and then organising Christmas dinner this year on Christmas Day. So I've got quite a few things to organise. So put that to aside for now. I will hope you guys enjoyed this upcoming video I got planned for tomorrow and Friday, especially Friday. Keep your eyes peeled for Friday because there's a bunch of freight trains coming through which are unusual. There'll be the standard DB cargo, there'll also be track cleaner one. There should be some interesting ones later on. So like Freightliner, GBRF, and there should be many more GBRFs following them. And then we should hopefully see the Class 43 coming in from Penzance to Exeter St David's, which would be nice to end the video off to see that one. So yeah, Friday should be an interesting video to see all those coming through. I'm not so sure how it is all going to work. Freightliner is going down the Troy, I know that because I looked at it. GBRF, I'm not entirely sure where GBRF is going because I haven't entirely looked where it's going to. GBRF, I'm thinking that GBRF was going to just give me a second guys, I'm just having a look. Dawlish, and just having a look over that way. EAY Dawlish for Friday, which is the 22nd. and switch that off. So there's one at midnight for Freightliner on Friday. When you're looking at the first Freightliner, which is in the afternoon now, which is around 2ish. They already said it's going to be around at 2:30. So 2:30, we're looking at 3 o'clock right now. 2 o'clock, London Paddington. Yeah. So we've got Cross Country, GWR, heading into the 4 o'clock hour, and should start to see some unusual ones. There it is, 6:30. 6:30 is the first weird one. Coming from, where's it going to? Oh, it's coming from there, 4 o'clock. So it's coming up. Freightliner coming from Dewberry Junction, and it should be going through part of Hubbard's 4. So we could see Freightliner going through at that time. Stops at Tiverton Loop, and then it stops at somewhere else. Freight train, top speed 60 miles an hour, 12,000 tons. 12,000 tons. That's quite a lot. So that's the afternoon one. Early evening, it'll be dark. So I'm probably going to be filming on my phone for this, which should be interesting. So Freightliner at 6:30, or yeah, just after. And then at 7, there's the GBRF at 8 o'clock. It's going to be a late one. We should have also just afterwards, about an hour later, at 9:55. We don't want the 9:55 one, we want the Penzance to Exeter and Davids, which is the 43. So it can get down to Teignmouth, Totnes, and then Plymouth, or Totnes, Newton Abbot, and then Exeter and Davids, which will be gets in about 9:30 on Friday. So that's the 43 comes in from Penzance to Exeter and Davids. So should see a 43 as well. So we'll end the video off if we stay that late. So yeah, 9:30. Just trying to think how I'm going to do it. So gonna have a big video. Big video on Friday. Just to bear that in mind for myself. So how much filming am I going to get done on Friday? Just enough to get through the whole day basically. I'll film the normal trains and then some other weird ones later on, because they're not coming down until about one's at 6:33, the other one's at 10 past 8 or something. So yeah, it's a 2-hour gap between them, but it means that we'll see GBRF and Freightliner. Freightliner I will see in Devon, because it's going to Leicester, I believe, GBRF. So it'd be nice if we see somewhere, maybe see it at, I'm not so sure where we should see it at, maybe at Starcross. Yeah, anyway, so keep your eyes peeled for that, because obviously that's coming up in a few days. Yeah, it's going to be a late one. But that to the side. So I've got many more plans for the monorail videos, and please continue to support my channel. I have got loads more short videos coming up for you for the next 33 days of short videos, some long videos, somewhere in between, and maybe I'll focus on just getting some videos up onto the game channel for much as I can. And as for my companion channel, well, that one is not exactly what I was saying. Me and Charlotte will do have a special bond, and I will bring her into one of my videos before. I might even bring her in on Christmas Eve video for you. She needs a new wig, which I'm hoping to get organised pretty soon. So, yeah. She's not a bad companion doll. She's really not a bad having her in my life like that. If you're into your companion doll and you want to have one to keep you company when your friends or your either your partner or your mum or family members are going out for the day, at least you having someone to keep you company when it's not real. At least you've got someone there to keep you company, which is quite nice. Which in a way is quite nice to, she or he is there waiting or there to just keep you company when you're feeling lonely. Which is quite nice, but at the same time it's just not the same as a human interaction, but it's still something. But yes, it's a variety of stuff. And just to move that to one side, I have got quite a few books on HST. I know a lot of people are going to say, why do you have so many books on this train? Why? Because A, is my passionate train. I remember these as a kid growing up, or being born in the 90s and growing up in the 90s to the year 2000s. All of these were everywhere. And they started from 1971 well into 2023 for most of them, which is utterly incredible. For most of it, it is still incredible. And some to this day are still running, from Penzance to Plymouth, and at least the odd one or two is doing the one, the Metal Rail one comes from Reading Triangle Sidings. They have a bunch of them up in the sidings up there of ex-cross country power car, and they also have the I like to call it the flying orange 43 with and the other one is called the nickname the flying banana one, which I haven't seen the flying banana, especially the flying banana one, I haven't seen in a long time. But I have seen the ex-cross country power car HST with the ex-Virgin one on the back from just last Friday. So it's around. Yeah, and all the sets I have seen last year are in this book. Except for that one. I have not seen this one in person more about, gosh, it's got to be nearly 17 years since I last seen this one in person. I have not seen the First Great Western 43 in a very long time. It's been years since I last seen that one in action, of course. I have never seen this one in action since I was young. Product range first. That was when he celebrated his is it Product range? Was that his name who made the 43 sets? I thought it was John Wesley. I think it was John Wesley. I could be wrong. I'm not 100% who made them, but whoever did make them, they had a great idea in mind for him. And the iconic British diesel hybrid make. I mean, yeah, they're not like the 802s of their Tenere, but they're still the diesel hybrid sets. It's just different how it's made with their engines. They had a turbocharged VTEC of 3,500 horsepower diesel hybrid engine on board, and it weighed each 3.2 tons in weight each. I mean, that's just the two ends of power cars. If you had the coaches in between them, you're looking more close to about 60 tons between them. So because you have the power car at the front, and you've got probably 6 coaches with the power car on the other end of it, that's more than about 65 tons each of weight, which is insane. But obviously with the HSTs, with the eras they went through during their life cycle, different journeys they did, they had a variety of first Great Western, and there's the first one, and of course the BR Intercity. I'm not going to show too much. Of course, this one is one of the classics from 1971. People know this one because of its history. It was put into service on the year of June 1971, and it did the run from London. Was it London International? I can't remember. I think it was London International to our country, right in the middle of the country of England, and it did the whole long run, and it had its top speed at the time. And you broke a few rules at the time when they did this. I looked it up, and they did a top speed or average of 148 miles per hour, which is just unthinkable for that era. It's just insane to think this train, my passionate train, is one of the iconic first diesel hybrids that's out there at the time. And now we've got the Javelins taking over that route that they used to take. And it's just mind-boggling to think these iconic beauties taken over by these weird, long Javelin sets that just look really out of place for the middle of the country. It's really strange. I'm just taking through a few of them because I don't want to. There's a particular place that I recognise. Dawlish. Not that one. Just there in this picture. I'll read a bit for you. I'm not going to read too much because I don't want to get copyright claims. I'm going to take my glasses off. I'm just going to keep my eyes away from the camera for a second. The diesel fast intercity power car of the Intercity Swallow livery, leaving London Victoria? That could be it. It says London Victoria Road to passing through Dawlish Wine of the year of 1995. The year I was born. Of the 43012 into is at coming from Exeter, passing through Paynton, going towards Exmouth, heading towards Plymouth. So on the year of going to Penzance, right? So it was coming from London Paddington to Penzance in the year of 1995. The Intercity Swan livery with its 9 marked coaches, including the buffet first and standard class. So this train is very much the start of, well, was the start of the era of the diesel hybrids at the time. So this, in the year of 1995, was passing through Dawlish Wine. That's going to be a sight to see. I cannot imagine just the idea of seeing that passing through you at like high speed. And this is just a quick another reminder. I'm going to read this a little bit. Oh. I have a little leaflet for the 43 sets. One more little read. This one I'm just going to quickly read out. In an error on the BR Intercity, coming from there from Plymouth, leaving 43179, going to London Paddington from Plymouth, and 43179 to London Paddington from M43-185 in the year 1992, Class 50s, which is the one off to the side. Parked up next to the Class 50s are the 43 CJM May 19th May 1992 Class 50 D400. There we go, guys. I'm just doing a bit of read, and this was taken in the year 1992 in Lara in Plymouth, and beside it is a Class 50 in the BR livery from the old days. And I think the BR era run out in 1996. It could have been 6, or it could have been the year 2001. I'm not totally sure when the BR era ended, but I think it was around 1996 to 99 or 2001. I think I could be correct or wrong on that. I'm not sure when the BR era ended, but it was well before. It started before I was born, and it ended probably just before I was born. So, yeah. It's amazing to think my passionate trains have just done a lot. So, I'm going to end this video for you guys to saying thank you guys so much for listening, and I appreciate your honesty and liking the shorts I'm putting up for you. I am going to continue to put some more shorts up for the next 4 days to leading up to Christmas. I have got plenty of shorts coming up. I'm going to put some more old shorts up for you so you can look back on some of the new and old content I've done in a long time ago to the modern day. And there will be some shorts of the Flying Scotsman from last year to go up on there as well, which will get some attention, which will be good because I know a lot of people like it, so I'll continue to do that. I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening. I will catch you guys in tomorrow's video when I do the main travel by car to see the main line at, I think I want to go to. I think for my benefit I might see freight tomorrow. So there will be a DB cargo on Wednesday, and there will be a DB cargo on Thursday.